We are here at the Hershey RV show taking a look at some Super C motorhomes. This one is a model from Entegra here, so really good quality. I think you're gonna like what you see from this thing. Let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here at the Blue Compass RV display taking a look at this Entegra Accolade XL. This is the 37M. As soon as I get a second, I will go up there and show y'all the floor plan layout. Actually, in fact, I have one in my pocket. So right here, if I can get it to focus. Oh boy, why does it not want to focus? There we go. You got your floor plan layout right there, as you can see. Kind of struggling to focus on it. There we go. So you can see the floor plan layout, 3 slides on here, huge campsite slide, and then we do have the specs here as well. So you can see the specs. It's probably easier if I just read them off to you, but you have a exterior length on this of 39 feet 4 inches, 72 gallon freshwater capacity. You have 40 gallons gray water, 40 gallons of black water, or wastewater, and then wait, now I'm getting confused. I just read this sticker and it just totally confused me. But you have 40 gallons of gray water, 40 gallons of wastewater capacity, and then it says 33 gallons of black water and 23 gallons of wastewater. I've just never really seen capacities like laid out the way that they did it right here. So sorry, that was a little confusing for me. That gets me into a great point though. Real quick though, before I get into that, we are here at the Hershey RV show. This is a product that is sold with Blue Compass RV. So if you are interested in this RV, there is a link down below in the comments and description where you can find over 100 different dealerships across the United States where you can start looking for your next RV, whether it's something like this or something totally different. So this here at the Hershey RV show, this seems like a great price to me for a Super C like this that is almost 40 feet. Full body paint on the outside. It looks beautiful. It's on the S2 RV chassis. It's a custom Freightliner chassis. It's gonna have a more slanted down hood so you get a better view going down the road. Most people looking at something like this are debating between like a Class A motorhome and a Super C motorhome. A Super C like this is going to have this engine block up front with the Cummins diesel engine there. And this here not only is obviously going to give you a ton of power, this has 12,000 pounds of towing capacity, but it also is going to be a safety measure as well that you don't get in a Class A motorhome. So that's a big difference as well. Your driver position is behind the engine, whereas in like a big diesel pusher, they call it a diesel pusher because the engine is literally in the back. And when you look at the Class A motorhomes, basically it's just you and the windshield in any sort of front-on collision, whereas with this you have this whole engine bay in front of you, huge crumple zone area, and it's just a lot safer. Plus it feels a lot more like driving a truck, whereas Class A motorhomes feel more like driving a boat on land in a sense. So those are some of the key differences between the two. As soon as I get a chance to step inside here, we'll go step inside, but I do want to show you just some of the specs here and some of the different features on this model. So it has heated porcelain tile floors, one of the few motorhomes in the Super C segment that will have heated floors. Again, has that S2 RV chassis, has a 6.7 liter diesel engine with 800 pound-foot of torque, has that 12K towing capacity. Has this awning that we saw on the outside here, an Aqua Hot 250D. This is basically like a hydronic heating system there. Gives you a continuous hot water supply. It's completely electric, so no propane on this unit, and you have an induction cooktop because of that. Also have your outdoor TV here, and this does swivel around. You don't always get the option to swivel around your outdoor TV, so that is nice. Frameless windows outside. And then you'll have a bunch of storage bays on this side of the motorhome. I don't want to spend too much time on the outside because I know y'all want to see the inside. Nice to see these are carpet lined in here too and feel pretty solid. So I always like to check those things out, and this does actually pass all the way through to the other side. You can see the light there. There's just a big, piece of the frame right here that you're working with. Metal doors on the outside here, slam latch, and then let's go ahead and hop inside. So this motorhome here is advertised as a luxurious experience. You can let me know what you think, if you agree with that or disagree. Noticing in here, even when you walk in, like your steps are metal right here. It looks like this is gonna be a light. Yep, that's a light there for safety. You have your battery disconnect right when you walk in and your controls for your power step. When we step inside here, look in the driver's area first, and I'm going to actually turn the music down in here if I can find the controls for that. Right here, your volume control. So you do have this Sony display right here. So a digital display, it's on the Freightliner chassis. You have the bunk up over top. These look at these seats, y'all. Oh my gosh, this leather is so plush right here. Wow, look at that seat. You can't tell me that does not look comfortable. You cannot tell me that does not look comfortable. That looks great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is so comfy. I don't know if it's sitting on any sort of, let's see what's down here. This is actually one of my first times walking through this motorhome, and this is what I wanted to get to at the beginning of the video. So like right here, this looks like this might be for air controls on the seat, but I have had a limited exposure to motorhomes. I actually built up this channel that you're watching this video on at an RV dealership that I sold RVs at for 3 years, where we did not sell any motorhomes except for Renegade. When it came to big Super C motorhomes, didn't sell any Class A's and only sold the Forest River Sunseeker brand, and I think we had the Gulfstream Conquest Class C motorhomes, and we barely got any of those in. So I pretty much had only filmed towable RVs. These motorhomes are a whole different beast, and you know, for a long time I was a little intimidated to film these things for y'all, because I know there's a lot of you that are probably much more wise than I am, have a lot more knowledge than I do, and I know that I can get absolutely roasted in the comments. Now, you have every right to roast me in the comments, but the comment section I think can be a little bit more productive if you look at it from 2 different ways. One, it is a place for you to add information and knowledge that you have to help the other viewers. So this here is kind of like, you know, this channel is like a network of people that all have some bit of RV knowledge that we can all share. So you definitely can add in anything that I may miss that you think is important information. And it is also there so that you can keep me correct. So if I misspeak on something unintentionally, I promise you, I'm not doing it on purpose. I can only spend so much time trying to learn about all these RVs, and I spend as much time as I can, but even if I spend an hour researching a specific RV, I probably only retain about 10% of the information that actually stays in my head and I can deliver on a video. But when I do it 10 times over and over and over again, eventually I get to that 100%, and that's how I grow and learn. So that's what I'm trying to do. So hopefully you'll be patient with me in that. But nonetheless, let's keep going. You have auto leveling on here. You have your bunk up over the top. That obviously comes down, and this will be a nice big area that can certainly sleep 2 people, because you do have a 600-pound weight capacity on here. Like how you have all these storage areas, and you do have the windshield up front with a power shade. Plus it has a privacy curtain, outlets in the corner, and USB ports here, although I just cannot stand that a lot of brands are not doing the USB Type-C connection, because for me personally, those are the only kinds of cables I have anymore, and I don't even own any of these types of USB cables for any of my devices. Panel right here for different things like your awning controls, your light controls. And as I turn back around, now when I walked in here, just my own, you know, eyes, and it may not translate super well on camera, it feels a little bit dark inside of this motorhome, which is interesting because you have light furniture in here. Now, if light furniture is not your thing, you can also get like a dark gray furniture in these Entegra Accolades, so that is an option. But look at how big these recliners are. Sit down on these, you can see your TV is across the way there. In the slide out, that is a retractable TV. But it's interesting, for some reason it just feels like it could be brighter in here, and I'm not sure why it's not. I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know why. It feels like the lights are dimmed, but, and maybe they are. Maybe they do have a dimming control on them. Let's see. Holding the light button down. So, no, it looks like they're at peak brightness. Oh, maybe not. That's about peak brightness right there. I can't tell if they were dimmed or not, and I don't know why it just doesn't feel as bright in here as it could. But I should say that can always be mitigated by throwing a little lamp in some areas like the corner there, where you might be able to add some lighting if you feel the same effect that I'm feeling. I don't know what it is. It's hard for me to put a word to it or a reason why I may be feeling that way. But nonetheless, 2 recliners there across from your TV somewhat. You can see it's a little bit off of the angle to be directly across from the recliners, but not too bad. Then this sofa here will make into a bed. Again, all this leather definitely feels a lot more premium. It's not like the leather you get in a travel trailer or a fifth wheel. It's a bit more premium feeling than what that is. Your dining table through here, it is a legless dining table. Definitely appreciate that. You do have carpet in the slide out, so interesting choice. I know some people are really anti-carpet in the slide out. You can let me know your thoughts on that. But this table will drop down. You can make this area into a bed. And then you have pull down night shades on the window and pull down day shades. So both style shades on your windows. Valances that go down the window to block out excess light. The cabinetry does look really nice. It's a, kind of a satin style finish there to the white. So not glossy at all and has a nice look to it. You can see your light fixture up above here, kind of like a dome style light almost. And as you turn this way, you have your fireplace. That will be an electric heat source for you. It does have multiple different color options here. So you can see the blue and the red and the orange. Shelf here, this is real tile back behind here, so tile and grout. And then you have storage space through here. See that storage there? You have some shelving. And then this is actually not glass. It's going to be solid black, so you can't see through it. You're going to have solid surface countertops, so kind of like a granite material there. Pull-out drawers, and they're using like a plywood-style drawer construction with staples here. No soft close on the drawers. They just close standard. Storage space down underneath here. And there is LED lighting up underneath the cabinetry that has a very warm tone. Stainless steel sink. You have an induction cooktop because this is all propane in this coach. Has a air fryer or convection oven combo with the microwave. Then you have some more storage space up here. Underneath here is where your outlet is at. You also have a light switch there, and you have shades here as well. So you can see how that light switch works. Storage space down through here, and then 3 more pull-out drawers. Bottom one being a little bit bigger with your sink cover there. Now, overall, this is a really spacious feeling motorhome. So the reason it's so spacious is because you have opposing slide outs in this area. So slide out all the way through here, going all the way along that wall, slide out all the way along this wall here. This slide out actually goes all the way back to the end of the bedroom. So not terribly common where you see a campside slide out all the way down to the back wall, or a passenger side slide out all the way to the back wall. Pretty neat, giving you a ton of space. They have this zip tied, so I can't get into it, but you can see you have a water maker and a water maker. It doesn't make water, it dispenses water, but you have a water dispenser and an ice maker and ice dispenser there. In the freezer, see if I can get this open. Nope, they have, just a latch there to keep it closed while you're going down the road. Do have an ice tray in here, and there's trays there for your freezer portion. This is how you will keep your freezer closed while you're going down the road. And then you have a mid-bathroom. It does have a porcelain foot flush toilet. You also have a touchscreen control panel right here that will control everything on this motorhome. You can see your floor heat controls here. You do have a heat pump in the main AC. Has that aqua hot heating system in here as well. And then you're going to have things like your auto gen start on this motorhome, your slide controls, awning controls, all those good things. Going into the bathroom, this is a great time to talk about the ceiling height in here. Ceiling height is pretty dang good. If I flip the camera around, you can see I'm 6'2" with my shoes on. Plenty of height up into here. It's probably about 6'7" or so for the ceiling height. And then let's see how that translates to our shower that we have here. So a nice molded single piece shower. Step up in here, and yeah, in this skylight, man, you could be at least 6'7", I would say, and be able to fit in here. There's a ton of space, as you can see. Nice shower head. You will be able to adjust the height on the shower head, and then pretty decent space to maneuver around. So I flip the camera back around. You have the same solid surface countertops here in the bathroom. Actually has like a set-in sink here that flows seamlessly with the countertop, so that looks really nice. Got a faucet right here. It's a stainless steel faucet and huge medicine cabinets. It almost feels like they could have worked in another shelf in there with how big that space is. I'm not sure who's going to be putting something that big in that area, but nonetheless, have your bigger vent fan here in this area. And finally, got your storage underneath here and shelving back through here. Spot for your toilet paper. And again, just loving the tile floors in here too. You don't always get that in Super C motorhomes. Have your vent fan controls. Then as we come back this way, have washer and dryer connections. So, or I say connections, washer and dryer obviously already installed. Then as we go back into the bedroom, you will have a sliding door right here. Same thing with the bed or the bathroom. Door slides like so. And then when we come back this way, it has a tilting king size bed, definitely a more premium mattress. And then I closed this window back here because it's letting in a lot of heat. This is a good opportunity to see that this window back here does not have balances on it. So that's what I'm talking about with that light bleed that comes in from the side. That's why some of those smaller windows will have the balances on them. They're a little bulky and can take up some space, so they're not always ideal. But without them, this light kind of bleeds in like you're seeing here. It kind of looks like there's like a glowing LED light back behind there. But the tilting king size bed really opens up the space here nicely. Love that. Individual reading lights for each person in the bedroom. You're going to have storage space up through here. Also have outlets up in this storage space as well. Yeah, one outlet up in that storage space. And again, a much more premium mattress. I mean, you can tell this thing is pretty thick there. Across from here, your wardrobe is in that slide out. So again, the slide out extends all the way to this back wall. TV already installed in the bedroom. It is a Samsung TV. And you have clothing rods here to hang clothes. Pull-out drawers here for storage. Another pull-out drawer here. And then you have an outlet there, window here to look out into your campsite. And that is just about everything on the inside of this motorhome. Let me, where'd I put my sunglasses, y'all? I took my sunglasses off and I don't know where I put them. Maybe they're in the living room here. Oh, I don't know where I put my sunglasses. Oh, they're in my pocket. In my pocket. I was mistaken. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Get out of here. So let me know what you think down below in the comments about the inside of that motorhome. We'll take a look at some of the stuff on the outside. So again, you have this Girard awning here. Not all Super Cs will have this style awning, but I love the way that looks. It's really nice, and it's that armless awning, so it has a clean look on it. Slide topper's already installed on top of the slide outs. Has auto leveling on it. And then as we open up some of these doors, you can see back here. So this is like, it's going to have like a composite style storage bay back here, motion activated light. Slam latch doors on all these. Same thing back through here. And you can see some water lines running back down underneath there. Looks like those are drain lines for some water tanks. And then you have carpet lined storage through here. And I believe it's all going to be storage along this side. I did not open and check every storage bin or every door before we got in here. But yeah, that's all storage that now passes through and is not divided. Cool. So come back this way. For those of you that made it to this point in the video, I will go ahead and show you the roof because you don't always get a chance to do that. You have a ladder to get up there. That's not always standard. Not all units will have a ladder installed to get up onto the roof. So that is nice. Really beautiful molded fiberglass rear cap, no seams in the rear cap, and you have a backup camera already installed. Go ahead and hop up here. Cool, so you can see the structures up here. You have a solar panel that looks to be about a 200-watt solar panel, 2 ACs on this unit, and it does have a Winegard antenna up there. It also looks like it has a dish up there. I don't want to walk across the roof if I don't have to. You can see the dish up there. But this does give me an opportunity to talk about something pretty important, which is the seals on the roof. It doesn't matter what price point you pay for a motorhome. You always, or for any RV, you always want to check the seals up here on the roof as often as you possibly can, because it is your responsibility as an RV owner to make sure that these seals are proper so that you don't have roof leaks. And already, like I can see up here, there is a spot around this bolt where the seal is exposed. Like that bolt is exposed right there, and that should be covered. So this is why I would always recommend, if you are buying an RV, when you go pick up your RV, look at the roof, check the seals, make sure all the seals are good. Something like that can legitimately be the reason why someone buys a $300,000 motorhome and it leaks on night one. So that is something really important to check on that. And I'm actually going to show that to the team here as well and make sure that they are aware of that on this particular unit. But that is a great example of why you need to check the roof before you take home your RV, because any RV is susceptible to leaks. A lot of people know that, and a lot of people complain about RVs leaking, but a lot of times, and really the only way that leaks can occur is if a seal is cracked or fractured or something like that, and it's the RV owner's responsibility to check those seals, although it should obviously be done proper from the manufacturer from the get-go, but those can peel and crack over time on any RV, no matter what the cost point is. There's your Aqua Hot system right there. You have your 8,000 watt quiet diesel generator. All of your water connections through here. Outdoor shower. It has the Nautilus water management system, spot where you can put like a paper towel roll there. Storage bays all along this side with your 50 amp power cord. See all your storage through here, and then this is your inverter. It's a 2,000 watt inverter here with your battery system. And then there are all your house batteries. And then that is pretty much it. You have your side cameras right here at street level. Got your mirrors right here, so you can see like your concave mirror right there, and then your standard mirror. And then again, your engine bay up here with the Cummins diesel engine. So very nice motorhome all the way around. It looks beautiful. You also have multiple different color options. If you don't like the blue, they have this gray and red option. They also have like a black and gray option that you can see in the distance here. But great motorhomes all the way around from Entegra. I was a little bummed to actually find a great example to show you on the roof. So I'm bummed, but also glad there was an example there, because no RV is perfect. You know, these things are handmade. There's just things that can happen. There's little things that can get missed like that. And that was one of those things where it wasn't that hard for me to find. I just had to take the effort to climb up there and look at it. So kind of glad I got to show you all that example. But that's all I got for y'all. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And before I go, if you don't know about it already, I have my other company, Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. If you haven't seen that yet, go check out the Firmly Unbound YouTube channel. So you can go check that out here. And then also you can go to firmlyunbound.com to learn more about what it means to live firmly unbound. And I have my first set of Firmly Unbound apparel on the firmlyunbound.com website. You can be one of the first people in the world to get Firmly Unbound apparel. I'm really excited about that. It is in very limited quantity. As of me posting this video, I don't know if it'll still be available or not, but you can go check that out. So that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.